Okay, this presentation is by Aliezah, Hulett, Emma Jo, Donoho, Gisselle, Aguilera, and Gracie, Easton, and it is the Ender's Game SAT vocabulary from Dauntless class.
So our first word is approximate. It's an adjective, and it means close to the actual, but not completely accurate. Something similar. So the calculations were very approximate, meaning that they weren't exact.
So, for example, when we're talking about pi or when we're talking about circles and stuff like that, we usually approximate to 3.14 and sometimes 3.141592. But we don't want to use all of these extra numbers. We just approximate. We don't use the exact number because otherwise the number would go on forever and ever.
So our second word is commiserate. It is a verb and it means to sympathize. So if someone lost his job, you would commiserate with them.
And an example picture could be this guy that's hugging another guy, saying that he understands what he's going through and he's sympathizing with them, and they can get through it together.
Our third word is malleable. It's an adjective. It means able to be hammered or pressed permanently out of shape without breaking or cracking, easily influenced. So this could be talking about a material that you can move around that's pliable, or it could be talking about a person who is easily influenced and listens to what people say. So Jose was shaken enough to be malleable.
And when we're talking about material that can be malleable, maybe wet clay, something that you can shape with just your hands, but that's before it dries. So before clay dries, it's malleable, you can move it around, and you can shape it however you want.
Our fourth word is pall. It is a verb. It means to make dull, distasteful, or unpleasant. So it's basically like if you have something often enough, you're going to get tired of it and it's going to be dull. So after having it for lunch every day for a month, the taste of the peanut butter and jelly sandwich had palled.
And an example image could be, for example, these pennies. There's that one shiny penny in the middle, but if all of the other pennies have palled, they have become dull from use over time.
Then our last word is vivisect. It's a verb. It means to perform surgery conducted for experimental purposes on an organism. So you could think of this as like lab rats. The scientists conducted a vivisection on a rat to see if it had any disease. Vivisection is the noun form of this verb.
And an example could be this dog or any other animal trying to say stopped animal testing, because animal testing is pretty much you're using an animal, you're vivisecting it in order to find something inside that could somehow help humans in a way.